This video was brought to you by Manco.trade. This site allows you to instantly trade off your unwanted TF2 items for other various TF2 items. Any money that will be left over in one of your trades that you overpaid by gets added to your wallet, which you can then use in future trades. They also hold pretty regular giveaways, so the link to Manco.trade will be down below. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be announcing the winners of the Halloween costume competition. So this is just going to be the announcement video. I'm going to do an entirely separate video where I give the winners their prizes. I have a very cool idea of how I'm going to distribute the prizes, and it should be a lot of fun. It should make a really awesome video, so I'm very excited to do that. But this is just to let people know they've won. I'm going to be contacting them after this video is made to let them know they've won as well. But yeah, so as you guys remember, I said I was going to get some YouTubers to help me judge and pick out the winners. I actually got GamePan, Arkamo, and Sergeant, who are all good friends of mine and fellow TF2 YouTubers who've all featured on the channel before, to come and help me out. I figured this way there's more variation as well, because it's not just the loadouts that I think should win, it's very different perspectives from different people who were looking at different aspects for each loadout. So I thought that would be a really interesting factor to account for, just to make sure we get as much variation in the results as possible. We have varying price, varying themes, just everything is different. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about the first and last. So without further ado, I'm going to get into my first pick and spot number 5 on the Halloween costume list. Let's get into it. So guys, in the number 5 spot we have Mr. Pancake's Freddy Krueger loadout. And this wasn't the only Freddy Krueger loadout. There was also one that was very similar, but opposed to using the face peeler, it used the voodoo cursed soul for the spy. I just feel like, I mean, the loadouts were identical. They both had a black painted fedora and a team coloured escapist. And I think both of them are very creative to actually paint that escapist team coloured to get the iconic red and black striped jumper that Freddy Krueger wore. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to see when I said be creative with it, guys. It's also worth noting that in this screenshot specifically, the spy is holding the sharp dresser. Of course, Freddy Krueger from many horror films is known and iconic for having these like knives and blades attached to his hands, and even with that face peeler as well, with like all the skin ripped off the spy's face, like this is the closest one in my opinion that I saw. So Mr. Pancake's Freddy Krueger loadout had to take the number 5 spot for me. A super creative, really well put together loadout, using all of his resources and paints etc to his advantage. Great work, dude. But guys, I think now it's time for me to bring in some help. For the number 4 spot, I'm going to be bringing in Arkamo to see whose loadout he thought was the best. Let's take a look at what he thought.
Hey, I'm Arkamo, gonna be a judge in this competition. You may know me as the unusual weapons guy. Got told to pick one of the winners. I assume I'm picking one of the 5 winners here, so I'm picking this Sans costume here. It's about as accurate as you can get to Sans, at least in TF2 standards in my opinion. We also have the original comment at the top. I'm not gonna be playing the music suggested or any other Undertale music. As a matter of fact, I haven't actually played Undertale myself, but I still like have watched the game being played, and I still like really like Santa's humor. So obviously a clear winner for me. But let's get real here. I was looking through all the submission like 2 times to try and make sure to find somebody who were holding an unusual weapon as their loadout, not having it like owned as one of the items, but we're actually holding it. And aside from my submission, which of course is disqualified as I'm a judge, there were nobody doing that. So I went for the next best thing, Spycicle. Anyways, jokes aside, Deltarune, which is like Undertale 2, is just recently released, and I figured, hey, why not pick Sans? Seems like a fair winner to me, especially when it's as accurate as it can get in my opinion. So that's why I picked this.
That was a really awesome submission for sure. I did see a lot of Sans loadouts, including on the sniper and various different ones that nearly looked identical on the spy, but I'm pretty sure Arkamo picked out a good one. Great choice, dude, and congratulations to the person who submitted that. Once again, if you did win, I'm going to be contacting you on Discord and sending you a friend request before this video goes live. For the number 3 spot, I'm going to be bringing in Sergeant to see what loadout he thought deserved to be in the top 5 and in with a chance of winning an unusual. Let's take a look at what Sergeant thought.
Alright, Joe has asked me to be a judge for this little competition, and there is no doubt in my mind. I have scrolled through this list, I've seen all of them, and I know this loadout that I'm about to pick is repeated multiple times. But my man over here is the first one to do it. My man, picking the right loadout. Queezy, and nailing it with the Simon Belmont loadout. So I didn't know when the Vampire Vanquisher came out that it belonged to the character from Castlevania, Simon Belmont. And I felt really bad. And I'm looking at this set. I'm like, this set makes me feel really good. This set's amazing. You're my winner, man. Queezy, congratulations, man. You are the champion. In my heart.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with the Castlevania series at all, and I remember when I made my video talking about all of the new Halloween cosmetics, there's a few people in the comments telling me that the Vampire Vanquisher was of course a reference to Simon Belmont from Castlevania. So if he was the first one to do it, it's good that he deserves a spot on the list. Great pick, Sergeant, and congratulations Queezy for making it onto the list. And guys, for the runner-up spot, in the number 2 spot, I'm going to be handing this one over to GamePan. Let's see who GamePan thought deserved to get the win.
What is up guys, it's GamePan here, and I've been asked to give a vote on what loadout I like the most, and what one my eyes got attracted to. Okay, so for the one I voted for was made by someone on Discord called BRI'S, if that's how you pronounce it. They made a set called the HAMBURGLAR. Now why I chose this one was because of how similar in colours they were to the real one. They even painted the hat exactly how the hamburger has his. So here's two pictures. Here's one of the hamburger and here's one of BRI'S set. Now you can see a comparison of like the hat, the chest area. They've both got the exact same as what the hamburger wears, and I thought that was really cool. Alright, so now we're going to go through the different cosmetics they are currently using for this set. So basically the hat, we've got the murderer's motive. Now this one has just come out for the violent vermin cases, so that's really convenient because imagine if we had no update and we were doing this contest. It'd be difficult making a hamburger, I feel like. Alright, so second we've got the escapist. Now that goes really well with the murderer's motive, how you got this like burglar in a way, it just suits it really well. Alright, third we've got the haunted foul cow. Now this is the cape. I think it goes really well as well because of how the hamburger does actually wear a cape, and it's kind of that same color as well. Like it's not like, I think they're both exactly like dark and like dark brown black. So I think it goes really well, like trying to recreate the hamburger. Like you don't really need to paint the other items. I just think the murderer's motive gives it a big bonus on like adding that extra paint to it. You know, that's really cool. So I hope you kind of get why I picked this one, because I just really think it's really well done. Like, I think like especially finding the cosmetics can be very complicated. Like, one of them is Halloween only, so you only can use that when Halloween's around. The escapist isn't, which I'm quite surprised. And the murderers just came out, so that's gonna be the one I chose. So I hope you like my decision, because I think it's really I feel like it's really well done, and I'm so glad that like I picked a decent one.
I'm not too familiar with what the Hamburglar is at all, GamePan, but you clearly liked that loadout a lot, and I think the way it was executed with the hat with the bandana and that escapist looks identical to what the theme was meant to be, and that's what this contest is all about. So congratulations on placing in the list, and thank you GamePan for coming on and picking out a loadout. Now, let's get on to the number 1 spot. So guys, this loadout right here by PROVENBEATS is who I believe deserves to win the competition. And it was one of the most reacted to pictures in the Discord, so it seems like you guys all agree. This is PROVENBEATS' spy loadout that's meant to look like SKULLFACE from Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. And there was a lot of really nice loadouts, but I think the way this one was executed is just perfect. Everything about this loadout is exactly like how SKULLFACE looks from Metal Gear. As you can see, he's got the face peeler to accentuate and exaggerate those teeth that SKULLFACE clearly has. He's put the voodoo curse so on that shows he's like clearly bone, as is SKULLFACE, as you can see in his hands. And the murderer's motif is that top hat, and even the face mask as well is just perfect. Like everything about this loadout is so creative and well put together that it looks exactly like what it was meant to. And that's what this contest was about. So congratulations to everyone who placed on the list. Guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this whole competition like concept, and if this video does well and you guys want me to do more, I may even do another one, and we could even make it like a semi-regular thing where I do different themes each time. So Christmas is coming up, I could do like a Christmas loadout competition and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be contacting the winners as this video is going up. Probably all the winners will be contacted beforehand, and I'll be giving the prizes to them very shortly in what is going to be a very interesting video involving the rock, paper, scissors taunt and an unusual winner. Guys, that's just about it. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace.